Hey friends, Kim here. I'm in our garden. I haven't really showed you our garden this year. Last year we showed a lot about our garden, but it's alive and kicking and we've been working hard at it. Actually, I love the garden and not everybody in our family loves the garden, but we make it a family affair anyways. Every night after dinner, just except for Sundays, our family and Max and Morgan from the duplex, we all come out after dinner and we work in the garden. So that's kind of our tradition. But after months of weeding and preparing soil and weeding and keeping chickens out and more weeding, finally we're in harvest season. We've got like tons of tomatoes and peppers, and for all the garden geeks out there, I'll give you a tour after the rest of this video is done. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about where we're at with Wide Awake right now. And I'm gonna do a metaphor, but like with our garden, after we put all this work in and now we're getting to harvest, it feels a bit like that with Wide Awake Team Hidnosti. Like, we've been here for almost 8 years now, and there were like tons of seasons where it just felt like plowing. Plowing and like weeding and like some little harvests here and there, but like the roots were very deep. No, I don't know, this is getting lame. And now, like, in so many ways, we're seeing the harvest. Like, not fully, of course, because this work is never ending, but we're seeing like so much fruit. We're seeing like so many dreams coming true, prayers answered. So thank you for being with us on that journey. And also, like, as we feel tired at the end of summer because we put so much work into the harvest, and then like winter you kind of get a rest, we also feel tired. Jen and I, we've been pushing for almost 8 years, pretty much non-stop, like so much transition, like moving our family to another culture completely. Everything was new. Building a team. Thank God he gave us the most amazing people. Adopting Vlad, bringing out Borda, Ruslan, Anton, then Sasha, advocating for adoption, renovating this house, building this enormous duplex. Like, it's been a lot, and God has given us everything we've needed to do it. After all of that, like, Jed and I, like, we are tired. Not just like I need a nap tired, but like weary tired, like tired of transition and like just needing a rest. So how do we keep moving forward with urgency, because our boys are still sitting in Romania and they're living in hell, and our friends are dying. But we also want to make sure that we bring them out to a community that is healthy and ready to accept them and love them for life, because when we bring our boys out, we're bringing them out for life. We don't get to like be done with them. Like, they become a part of our family till the end. And so we're realizing we've had like a ton of visitors over the last 6 months, and our last visitors that we had were a couple of our board members, and they were just really urging us to like think about sustainability, and if we're gonna do this thing for life, which we are, how do we do it in a way that we're not gonna be burnt out, that we're not gonna be just exhausted all the time? And part of that, the answer to that, is us choosing a time of rest so that we are our perfectly, amazingly, wonderfully capable Ukrainian team, plus Max and Morgan, they're Americans, but our team can rise up and take this work and keep pressing forward while we rest. Because if this is just the Jed and Kim show, it's only gonna be able to grow as far as Kim and Jed are able to grow. And it's not supposed to just be our thing. It's our team's thing, it's God's thing, obviously. But this is a Ukrainian work. We don't want it to just be the work of 2 Americans who just like run themselves to the ground. We want this to be a team effort. And so, yeah, what's on our mind right now is like thinking about a sabbatical and how would that work, of our family choosing a time of rest while still staying here. Obviously, like, BMO lives with us, and our team kind of taking on this more of a responsibility. We're also thinking about which boy should come out next. We have this amazing house with empty rooms, and so we have a couple boys in mind, just thinking about timing, when our team is ready. Yeah, who's gonna live inside A of the duplex? Those are the things that are on our mind. How to grow this thing sustainably, because we've been like pushing. And now we need to like stop the push for a bit and dig our roots in deep and make sure we're doing this work well so that it can continue to grow at a healthy pace with healthy people. So that's what's on our mind. So our team is about to, or our family is about to go on vacation the next couple weeks. Max and Morgan are gonna do the newsletter. And yeah, when we come back from vacation, I hope we'll have some news for you about like how our sabbatical is gonna work. And don't be afraid, everything's gonna keep going on. I know you're gonna miss us. I don't know what I'm talking about. And now, for all the garden nerds, I'm gonna give you a tour of our garden. Here is the garden. These are the potatoes. Now they look super ugly right now, but that is how it's supposed to be. Like they have these beautiful plants that then kind of die off and we're left with potatoes. Jed's gonna dig some up so you can see how awesome they are. Oh, look. We have really good potatoes this year. Is that just from one plant?
Yeah.
One plant. Look at all those potatoes, and they're not even tiny. They're like perfect size.
Yeah.
So,
Yum, yum, yum.
yay about the potatoes. We've got beets and our broccoli. And I really like these flowers. I don't know what they're called. They're kind of weird. And here we've got tomatoes, tons, and I think we ended up planting like 90 potato or tomato plants, which I know is a little bit overkill. Then these are peppers, which I'm really proud of because the peppers I grew from seed in my house. Nastrums. Then we've got like tons of salad. I know it's overgrown. We couldn't keep up with the amount of salad that we grew. And then we've got our herbs, which are, oh my gosh, everything's super overgrown. I feel a little bit embarrassed, but we're trying to use as much as we can. Cilantro, basil, dill, and then our cucumbers. I'm super sad. We had downy mildew on our cucumbers and we had to pull almost all of them, which is super sad. Then we've got clover here, some butternut squash, and then over there is our corn, which we harvested a bunch of it last night, and zucchini. So we did this year a new thing in our garden. We did the Three Sisters method. So like we've got our zucchini planted around the corn and also peas climbing up the corn. So yeah, we've got so many zucchini, you guys. It's like a little bit insane, but we have freezers full of shredded zucchini, and yeah, I feel like you can never have too much zucchini. So back of our garden is full of clover because last year the back part of the garden really didn't grow well, and so we're trying to help that soil be a little bit more healthy. And then Seth is the only one of our kids that planted anything, and he planted watermelon, and look at them, they're so cute. I don't know if our weather's gonna hold out for them to get very big. It kind of started to get cold.
Look at these guys.
But they're cute. And hopefully we'll be yummy. So now you can see the garden from the top. Yeah, I hope all of my ramblings earlier made sense. So if you wanted to pray for us in the next couple weeks, in the next couple of months, just that we would have wisdom about how to rest, and that God would give wisdom and strength to our team, and that we would know who to take out next. We have a lot of big decisions coming our way. So thank you for being with us on this journey. We don't want to do it alone. Thanks for your encouragement, prayer, money, all of the things it takes to make this thing happen. We appreciate you, and I hope I didn't talk your ear off too much. Bye.